Hello traders, Forex market. We are back opening up the week Monday morning. We got an ongoing relationship with the New Zealand Japanese yen. We've been here 5 days ago exactly, where price action was just coming off that strong resistance of 87.70. We watched that rejection live. And we were right here when it happened, when we were last time we visited, and I was already starting to pack up a short position with a target of 85.91. So we designated two targets. One was short term 85.91 and a longer term 83.90 as final destination. We were trying to break this move into two, steps, right? So at that same day, price action already engaged with the first target, knocked it off. The following day, we kept piling up more positions from the same correlation group, right? So we engaged with a short position on the Aussie Japanese yen, which also took the first profit target, sorry. And we also engaged with the short position on the Canadian Japanese yen, right? But here, the following day, we noticed that price action began to recede back up. And at some point, turned around, made that big U-turn, and started to tank. The moment we saw that spike starting to fly over that 85.91, we felt that price action is breaking down. And as you can see, we pulled the trigger again. Right? So we got back in probably around 12 hours, less than a day. We were back in because price action just gave us that green light to proceed. And we were off to the second step, which was chasing 83.90. However, we did recognize an obstacle at 85.48, which is probably the main reason I wanted to come here today and talk about the situation. Wanted to let you know we are apprehensive at this point. We only have 5K, meaning small size position. We already took a nice profit with $10,000 position hitting that 85.91, and we definitely want to start building up that position all over again. But we got that obstacle. 85.48 is definitely putting up a fight, pushing against price action. We've seen that in action just last Friday, because price action was drilling through and managed to reach 85.15 at its lowest point. However, before the end of the day, it bounced back up, showed us that 85.48 is a problem. Now, we can see it happening right now as we speak. Price action already marking that territory as unbroken, if you will, like a tough, stiff support level that's pushing against price action yet again. We see that spike starting to form. That is why we want to stay on the cautious side here. And before we ramp this up, we want to make sure price action can handle this obstacle, meaning breaking through and starting to base itself below that level, right? The minute we start to recognize 85.48 turned into a resistance, when price action is starting to test it from below and push itself off of that level further downwards, that's going to be our cue to get more aggressive and focus on building up a bigger size position. So far so good. Step A, check. We're now engaging with step B, or step 2 if you will. We definitely want to see that breakdown. We definitely want to see price action crossing over 85.48 with a daily breakdown confirmation, hopefully by the end of the day today. If not, we'll still wait for it. On the flip side, nevertheless, if price action begins to cross over 85.91, that's kind of a game changer, and it will put our conviction in jeopardy, so we're probably going to look for the exit. Having said all that, we do have a protective stop loss level, which is far away from price action at 87. It had been adjusted, by the way. So at this point, guys, we'll definitely keep our eyes on the situation. We'll keep a close eye. Possibly tomorrow coming back and just piling up, like loading up, right? Otherwise, price action might stay trapped here in between those two levels for a while before it starts to smash one of them, preferably that 85.48 level. Anyway, it's going to be super interesting. We're going to come back, follow up, keep you posted as always. In the meantime, saying goodbye. See you in the next video. Take care.